it out, man. This Alchemist. The God right here.
Don't pee right here, you know what I'm saying? And don't be scared to get shitty, man. You know what I'm saying? UGTV is going down.
What's good, y'all? This is Music Soul Channel right now. You are checking out Urban Grind TV.
What up, man? This is Ludacris, and right now you are watching UGTV.
What's happening? It's the Teflon Don Ricky Rouse. And right now you rocking with Urban Grind TV. It's going down. Flock Bell install 10 5 10 minutes UGTV. Don't go nowhere.
Yo, what's up? It's Eric Sermon, the Green Light Bandit in Chi-Town. UGTV, you know how I do all day. Represent that. You know what time it is.
Joel Santana, and right now you checking out Urban Grind TV. Dipset for life, Skull Gang forever, Slow Bugs, keep up. Ooh.
What's up, it's the Patty Cake Man, and you are watching UGTV right here.
It's Big Snoop Dogg, Urban Grind TV, you understand me?
Urban Grind TV, Face Mob in the building. I'll let your motherfucking boy.
Killer Cam, King Joffrey, Joe, Spacey Sparkers, and right now you watching Urban Grind TV. You know what it is. Good set, you win.
Yo, check it out, y'all. It's the dead. It's Raekwon the Chef, and you doing it big right now on Urban Grind TV.
What's good, man? It's the God. You know what it is. You watching UGTV.
Yo, what's up? It's DA to the Z, Urban Grind. You know what I mean? Television, keeping y'all updated. Get on the log in, email us, holler back. It's DA to the Z right here, Chicago, baby.
What's good, everybody? This is Stephanie Marie on Urban Grind TV Radio, and I'm here with my beautiful co-host,
Johnny Dimitri. What's going on, Steph?
What's good, love? How you been?
I heard we was live on Logic Radio.
Yes, we are.
Man, I'm so excited about being live. I feel like, for real, like I'm Beyonce Fox or somebody.
Yes, absolutely. I definitely feel good about it. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, it's definitely a big deal today, though. I can't even lie, because we got somebody. We got a big person in the chair to the left of me. We got a big, well, you know, not too big in stature. Sorry, you know,
not in stature, no.
You know, she a little person, but she a big deal. So who I got?
Fun size.
Who I got to the left of me? I ain't even gonna try to introduce you, because I want you to do you some justice. Who over here?
My name is Lil Keisha, a.k.a. Miss Marley, a.k.a. Bride of Chucky, a.k.a. your baby daddy's favorite rapper.
Man, let me just say this, though. Let me say this, Keish. We done did some music together, but this is my first time being on the scene with you where, you know, I'm actually interviewing you or something, you know what I mean? So I feel like I'm doing something cold, like I'm about to get a million views or something on this one, Joe. What you got going on, baby? What's up?
What's going on? I'm just in the mix right now, in the background, trying to get this music together. Gonna do a listening party.
Okay.
So look out for the invites.
So you got some new music coming out?
For sure. I got some all original music. Yeah.
So when you say all original, because I know you a mixtape queen as well.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm the underground mixtape queen when it comes to the mixtapes, you know.
So when it comes down to the all original music, how did you even get back to doing all original music versus the mixtape?
I never really stopped. I just been doing it. It's more of a strategy. With the mixtapes. It's just straight freestyles, you know, playing around with it, showing my versatility, just doing different things, trying out stuff so that when I do see what they like, I can throw it into my original music.
Yeah. I know you killed it with the Missy Elliott joint.
Let God sort them out. Yeah,
man,
yeah.
that was so crazy. So to me, like, that's what I think about when I think of you. Like, that song, I guess maybe because, you know, I guess that's kind of how I got introduced to you. Okay. You know what I mean? But nevertheless, I want to pretty much ask, do you find it more lucrative to do remixes and, you know, do covers to songs, or, you know, just still the beat on some Ice Cube, give me that beat, you know what I'm saying? Or do you find it more lucrative to do original music?
Both. Like I said, when I'm doing the mixtape versions, it gives me opportunity to just try to do different things before even like actually putting it out on original music. So like if I feel like I do like me just freestyling and then going crazy, saying off the wall bars and like like different metaphors. I do the same thing with my music. It's just that it's gonna be original.
For sure. So I don't know if this is a spoiler, but I wanna get into the Bride of Chucky. Tell me how in the hell did you I peeped the hell.
Yeah.
Tell me how did you become the Bride of Chucky show?
Actually Jilla gave me that name. Cause we was sitting there, I was we were sitting there trying to figure out like, if I do something, I gotta like make an impact with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he's like, you just mean. You always try to cuss people out and you roll with the bars. He was, and you always, and you get. I had red hair. I had red hair for like 5 years straight. Like it messed my hair up. But I had red hair, you know, and I'm short and I'm little. And he's like, you know, you a Chucky doll. And I'm like, nah, can't be Chucky. I'm like the Bride of Chucky. So we just went with that and it worked. It worked.
Shout out to Jilla Beats at the orchestration, man.
Shout out
He's
my boy.
actually for sure who brought us together, you know what I mean, and we put out our first song. I think that's still our only song, so I'm a little offended that you got all this music coming out. Hold on. How many features you got on there? Let's talk about that. And why I'm not one.
I got one feature.
Oh, okay, well, I give you a pass.
Yeah, I got one feature.
But if she had more than 3, I would have been offended.
Nah, I got one feature. I got a lot of songs with a lot of people, but it's just like the way I'm coming with this, like my new project is called Meditate Before I Slap a B Word. So it's just like the piggyback off the Bride of Chucky. You know, Bride of Chucky was just like straight anger. I was like really finding myself with the music and trying different stuff, and I did the deluxe during the COVID, so I feel like this is like a kickoff of that, because I didn't want to be an angry person no more. I didn't want to be like trying to kill nobody or nothing like that. So I had got to the point it was either I go to jail or something happened to me type. So I chose to go to therapy. So I chose to go to therapy. So during that time, I was recording from 21. The whole year, for a week straight, every week I was going in the studio for a whole year, just recording music, and I finally sat down and got 6 songs, and I'm gonna drop an EP, and I called it Meditate Before I Slap a B Word, because it was like either I'm gonna meditate, I'm gonna calm down and get my stuff together, or I'm gonna crash out.
For sure.
So I got a story to tell on it.
So coming off the Bride of Chucky into the meditation liquids, just call it that. Yeah. Into the meditation, obviously there's growth. Clearly just off the names alone, you know what I mean? So going into your therapy, do you feel like obviously your therapy has played a significant role in your growth?
Oh yeah,
even with your music.
I've become a better communicator. So instead of me using like words to hurt people, I use my words to like really make somebody feel what I felt in the music.
Yeah. It's definitely healing, meditating and therapy,
Yeah.
A lot of that, just goes into our soul. You just gotta work through it.
Yeah, it's a part of self-care, and like a lot of people don't understand, like that's very important, especially nowadays. We done went through a lot of stuff, and even like I told you earlier, like life be really lifing for every single body. Like you just never know what somebody going through, and you can't just go off being like angry and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta take the high road.
Sometimes, for real. Well, I mean, speaking about therapy, I know you dove into music growing up. I mean, tell us about the inspirations. Who was your favorite artist growing up? What inspired you to dive into music?
I say Missy Elliott and R. Kelly.
All right.
Outside of any allegations or whatever going on, musically the guy's a genius. So
yes,
you can't knock him off for that. His writing skills are amazing. So I take pride into like actual music. I'm not one of them people that just trying to make something just a pop.
Yeah.
I take pride in my music. My music got stories. My music means something.
Got heart.
And and then you just gotta really focus on it, like, cause like I said, you'll crash out, so you gotta really like be like into the music, because like they'll take you different routes. Like I see a lot of people just doing things, trying to do stuff, and I feel like R. Kelly, like Missy Elliott, they did their own thing. They never tried to fit in no lane. They never tried to even to this day, like Missy Elliott ain't trying to fit in nobody lane. She ain't.
Definitely.
I'm not trying to be
She
boxed
her own.
in. Like you never gonna know how I'm coming with it. Like I don't. It ain't no. Oh, she finna do this. Oh, she finna do that. It's gonna be. Oh, what is she finna do?
Yeah.
Cause you gonna anticipate. Cause you never know how I'm finna come. Like R&B, hip hop, rap, acting, comedy, everything.
Yeah.
Got my hands in a little bit of everything.
I can say personally, I've had the chance to see you rock the stage several times, plenty of times.
I take pride in performing. Like that's like one of my main things. Like I go to people's shows like to support, but like I'm going there to study. I'm doing homework. Like I'm watching the crowd. I'm watching how people are interacting with you. I'm learning from you to. I'm not saying you in particular, but I'm learning from artists, and like I go to Beyonce show. I watch it on Netflix. You know, I watch their shows. I'm sitting there looking at every single thing, how they react and how the crowd reacted, what they
Forever
do.
learning.
You don't never want to overperform. You don't ever want to do your over. You know what I'm saying? And you got to learn how to the breath control. You got to really know how to rock the crowd, and like that's where I get a lot of my fans from, because a lot of people, like I'm well known in the city, don't get me wrong, but a lot of people don't really know me until they see me in person, in action. Yeah.
Do your thing. So when it comes down to, obviously you study the greats. That's one thing that I love to do as well. But when it comes down to actually being on stage and being in that moment, because you can do all the studying in the world, and it'll go out your mind once you know.
I rehearse, I practice.
Right. So how do you channel that energy from practicing and rehearse? But where does it come from in that moment?
I just snap into it.
Just snap into the Bride of Chucky.
I just snap into it, and like soon as
Snap
I get
into
off
it.
stage, cause I got asthma, so and I smoke, so like this how when last performance, as soon as I get off stage, you gonna see me running pretty much out the door to get some air.
To get some
I
air.
got my assistant that be with me, my cousin. She gonna have my water ready, and I'm drinking my water so I can get some air.
Right. Did not even know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I be going hard.
Don't let
and
nothing stop
then I'm
you.
rapping all my words. Like I'm not rapping over music. Like those are my words I'm rapping. Like
You gotta study flow too. I can't believe you just say you have asthma.
a
Yeah, me
little bit,
either.
you know what I'm saying? I try to keep it under control, but
And
like
you
when
be
I'm
smoking
performing.
backwoods like that?
Yeah, I'm a heavy smoker. Shout out to the smokers.
Girl, this girl be smoking backwood. Look, that's her. That's her back.
That's a roach right there. That's a roach.
That's a fat roach.
Yeah.
Man, but nah, I just like I said, I'm having a terrible hair day right now, and I'm seeing this bob swinging, baby. I just want you to give a shout out
Shout out
to your
Jasmine, pretty
hairstylist.
Debbie, she gets me right. My friend, she gets me right.
Man.
To the T. No, you ain't that bad though. You know what I'm saying?
Girl,
with dreads, I feel like you could flow them like however you want to. Like they ain't no I gotta get them done and nothing like that. Like
I'm Johnny Badu today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm in the mix.
No. Yeah.
But I want to keep going with the style though, because you know you got impeccable style. So when it comes down to your style, you know, like where do
I
you?
got a good style?
Yeah, for sure, baby. The
I tried to
hair
hire
is
a
laid.
stylist. They want me to dress like everybody else. I can't do it.
Yeah. So where do you even get your own sense of style from, and how does it, you know, correlate with your music, with your performances? You know, like where does it all come from?
Do you have an inspiration?
Yeah. I really just be going with the flow.
For sure. For sure.
I just be going with the flow, like whatever I'm feeling for that day. Like sometimes I won't, you know, I got like 20 wigs. I got like 20 wigs. This Stephanie, you know, I was trying to wear Barley. Yeah, you know, we twins. This Stephanie, but you know, I got a matter of fact, I take that back. I'm not Stephanie. I was trying to put on Stephanie. Stephanie wasn't working right for me today. I was with Stephanie this weekend, but this is April.
Oh,
Yeah,
April,
this
baby.
Yeah.
April is late. I ain't gonna lie. She is.
Yeah.
Honey, I'm gonna get my hair done this week.
Shout out my hairstylist. She gets me right. Yeah.
For
So
real.
I basically go up by the wig, whatever wig I'm wearing.
Yeah, for sure.
That was something else for me.
I actually wanna piggyback a little bit into the growth, into the therapy and stuff like that.
Okay.
Because you know it comes a point in our lives, and I don't know how old y'all are, but I officially turned 30 this year.
Big dog.
You know what I'm saying? So it comes a point in your life where you can feel your body pulling for change. You know, you can feel your body not wanting to be mad, not wanting to be angry, because that can really set up health-ish, like real live health problems.
For real. Like it take a lot to be angry.
Yeah.
It take a lot to be angry. And like being and that's what I put on Facebook yesterday from last year. Like I had some issues with an old friend, and I really can't. Like last year was like my last year, like canceling out, weeding out all the bad seeds. Anybody that was not for me can't be around me.
Yeah.
And when I finally got all those, cause I had it kind of sorta, cause I've been rolling right, but it was still like I wasn't feeling it, like you said. Once you get that feeling, I got that everybody out. Everything has been rolling so well.
That's what's
and I'm blessed. And even if I had a complaint, it ain't nothing to complain about, because God got it.
God is good, you know. So you say last year is really when you felt yourself changing.
Yeah.
You know, and when you started therapy as well?
No, I started therapy in 2021. Like,
okay.
It was like at the end of the year. Around this time, because I started like a week before my cousin Goonie had got killed. And so I had to like go to therapy after that. Like it was like either therapy or I'm going to jail. Like,
so after a couple of years, you felt that transformation.
Well, I would say like within this last year, like because I've been in the process of working on me, and now I can see the change.
That's what's up. God is good. Thank God for that.
Yeah, God is amazing.
Yeah, you know, because it's a lot of people that gets lost in that.
Oh yeah, it's like I said, it's easy to crash out.
Yeah,
and it's easy to just get mad. Like, and outside of music, I drive lip, so I see like the attitudes. I can feel the different energies from people. Like, and and I don't allow them to steer how I'm moving. And it's so easy for somebody to do that. If somebody got an attitude, your first reaction is to catch attitude too. Like change your whole mind frame, because you never know, that might change their attitude too.
Yeah, definitely. That's
it's
real right
there.
That's real.
Yeah, react. Yeah.
Okay. You know, I cannot stand Johnny. Every time we get into a good groove and conversation, he always want to tap this little rip. But listen, I got one more question that I gotta ask, baby, and I'm finna get all up in your business. Okay. Is you in a relationship? Is you single, or is you just doing it?
I'm single.
Single and doing it, or just single?
I'm single.
She doing it.
Single and doing it.
I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, so Lil Keisha is available. She not doing it, y'all.
I'm not available.
If you want to do it with Lil Keisha, just come in my inbox, okay? Don't come in my
inbox. Please don't. Listen, no, I am not available. I'm single. I'm just, doing my music. So I got a mixtape out right now. It's 5 Part 2. The number 5 Part 2. It's available on every platform possible. Make sure y'all go check it out, stream it, download it. Follow me everywhere, _ I'm Lil Keisha. Like I said, aka the Bride of Chucky, aka your baby daddy's favorite rapper. Please don't try me.
Yo, baby daddy favorite rapper, but she ain't doing it. Tell these people once again, though, what you got coming up. Thank you for letting us know what you got out. Please go stream. I'm telling y'all will not be disappointed. But what you got coming out, though?
I got a new single coming out called Go Up. Right now, I just dropped a single called One of Them Ones. Shout out Hit On A Beat.
For sure.
Yeah. It's on YouTube, so make sure y'all check that out. It's crazy. It's an in-studio performance, so like I was in there actually recording the song and just start making a video at the same time.
That's what's up. Okay, for sure.
Call Nikki. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Nikki need to call me. I did a freestyle over her beat, her instrumental.
She go in.
Man, y'all see.
And I think I said, I said something that everybody needs to hear. So.
For sure. Stream Lil Keisha, as y'all can see my girl go crazy. It was a pleasure having you on the show.
Thank y'all
baby.
for having me. I appreciate y'all.
What I mean? And my BFF Steph, what you got going on? How we gonna take this out, baby? We live.
Stephanie.
Man, once that song came out. Nah, but you can find me on Instagram at StephMarie_28 and on Facebook, Stephanie Marie Moreno.
For sure.
I like how you did that. You know what I'm saying?
Moreno.
Yeah, I'm gonna learn that.
You gotta teach me some Spanish too.
I've been on the little app. I'm trying to learn little 1, 2.
For sure. Well, y'all already know it's your home girl, your soul sister, the queen of the ghetto gospel, Johnny Dimitri. Shout out to Wally. Shout out to Urban Grind TV and radio. Even shout out to Johnny. He gets on my nerves, but I love him. It's another Wednesday Urban Grind. We out.
What's going on? I'm Lil Keisha. Make sure y'all tune in to Urban Grind Radio. It's going down.
It's only you. You're the only one that triggers. Only you. Ooh. It's only you. You're the only one that triggers. Only you. When you.
All right, let's get through these puss-ass jokes and get out of here, all right?
See, a creator's job is to be fearless and to express their truth through their art form. We are not responsible for your damn feelings. It's okay for people to not agree with someone's artistry, and it's okay to be offended. At the end of the day, none of that shit's going to kill you. I promise.
Chicago needs some interest. We need to get ready. Damn, I feel like I'm at the Apollo. This is crazy.
Thanks for clicking on the link. My name is Wally Locker III. I'm the executive producer of Urban Grind Television and author of Music is My Business, a startup strategy guide to the music business. I've been in the industry for over 18 years, working with artists, entertainers, producers, record executives, and more. I put together a brand new strategy guide just for you on how to navigate the music business. I'm going to talk about your vision, about your commitments, about your dreams, building the supreme team, and more. Also, how to fund your business. So all you need to do is hit the link below, put in your email address. We're going to send you the newsletter. We're going to give you some free bonus content, and you also got an exclusive offer. It's all free. Just click on the link below, put in your email address, and get in tune. It's Urban Grind TV. Music is my business. Let's go.
Get out this shit and they fuck on my mental. I ain't so hot, but I sleep in the igloo. Think you invisible, nigga, I see you. Most of them niggas, they don't be official. Most of them niggas, they softer than tissue. You was not ballin', why would I pick you? Get in that jam and you feel like a pretzel. Remember days when I was so hungry, in the store trying to give me a quarterback. When them niggas come get on your ass, you take off and you run like a quarterback. You was trying to latch onto my wave. How the fuck you ain't think I ain't noticed that? I do not get no fuck on like me, cause here to be spitting the truth like an older cat. The money is missing me, I don't know how the money is missing me. Cause I keep it all in my pockets, and me and the money got beautiful chemistry. I be goofy a lot, but don't skin. I won't holler, bro, put you right at your misery. Are you trying to kick it with me? Or you got them legs like a centipede? What's up with you? I am so tougher than you. If you get money, salute. I fall in love with the boo. When you a boss, you got something to prove. Niggas that envy got nothing to lose. I don't know why they abuse. Bought me some Gucci and Louis Givenchy. I fell in love with them shoes. We gon' forever ball, it's a throw, yeah. A motherfucking throw. Remember them days I was down low. With no food, I was losing hope, yeah. You don't even know that my whole team really throw. Stack my cash up, watch it grow. And my arrogant baby so. We gon' forever ball, it's a throw, yeah. A motherfucking throw. Remember them days I was down low. With no food, I was losing hope, yeah. You don't even know that my whole team really throw. Stack my cash up, watch it grow. And my arrogant baby so, yeah.
I be saucy and leg, got my Glock in this bitch. I be walking on water, we talking about drip. I be walking on beats, but I run through a brick, get my money back quick. You ain't riding with us, don't care what you doing. They talk a lot, but we haven't moved and keep it back on me like I'm a student. I got me groovy. In my line for no bows, no time for no trolls. You on the book, but I'm on the go. I'm running up USDN on cryptos. I'm up like a drone. Yeah. And if you need a line, I'm CP and zone. Email encrypted, don't talk on the phone. Virtual desktop running some codes. I'm off in the zone. Yeah. But I came from the streets, had little to eat. Was bagging it up from weed to the seed. Soft to the hard, perks to the E. Dodging police. We got plenty of choppers, ain't worried about beef. Just in the word, I send 223s. I get this bitch shaking like leaves on the trees. Or chicks on the freak.
Yeah. Forever ball is a throw, yeah. I'm motherfucking throw. Remember them days I was down low. With no food, I was using hope, yeah. You don't even know that my whole team really throws. Stack my cash up, watch it grow. And my arrogant baby so. Forever ball is a throw, yeah. I'm motherfucking throw. Remember them days I was down low. With no food, I was losing hope, yeah. You don't even know that my whole team really throws. Stack my cash up, watch it grow. And my arrogant baby so, yeah.
Mujeriego y mentiroso, mira lo que he llegado yo. Ah, mira. Y ahora estoy buscando y rogando por perdón. ¡Ay, Dios mío! ¿Qué?
Tara's not here right now.
It's not going to warning for murder.
What's wrong, Earl? I'm just trying to show you a little love.
Fuck you!
And I finally know who I am.
What about you know? What about me? Been doing this since the age of 15. I've been on my own. Tell me what do I need? She make me cry. I'ma make you bleed. Cat killers on alert and they on their way back. Feel like I'm uncomfortable without my strap. Should've told me you run it behind my back. Should've told me you run the game, but now it's a rap. Let's get it. Hit from the back, so I know that she with it. I got a ball, can't get knocked on my pivot. Pushing these drugs, so you know I be dealing. She like when I touch it, she know I'ma kill it. Took out my enemies, know I'ma drill them. All in the mouth, she be sharing a dinner. All on the couch, switch the TV like Kindle. Fire out the block, spit the pole when I bend them. Block with the switch, see the light in my denim. If I gotta get them, then I gotta get them. Ain't missing no size, so we watch what we send them. I'm popping a pill, now I feel like a million. Got it in my bag, so I might pop a perk. And if I...
Peace, y'all. It's your homegirl, your soul sister, the queen of the ghetto gospel, Johnny Dimitri. And we are back and we live on another episode of Urban Grind Radio. You know it's Wednesday, so you know we up here cutting up. We sipping a little tequila and the herbs is in the air. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say too much about the herbs. I don't know if that's incriminating, but just know that they in the air. And I am with two very special people, but I have to pay homage to one of my favorite young co-hosts to the right of me. Go ahead and introduce yourself. I ain't even gonna do that to you.
Thank y'all. Y'all already know SMG Zello, man, aka Thought Boy Zello. And I wouldn't be good as a host if you ain't help me out. You know, you gotta pay homage. You know.
You already know I appreciate you, and I definitely see your growth. We had a small talk, right before this episode, so I know that you somebody that definitely got a future in this, and all you got to do is get beyond yourself. And I think to the left of me, we got somebody that's been helping you. Most you know definitely. What I'm saying? Get beyond yourself. Somebody that's a big dog Most in definitely. The industry right now. Most you know definitely. What I'm saying? That's been killing the game from management to artistry to just all out hustling. You know what I mean? Do you want to introduce someone or what's up?
Hey man, y'all should already know who Big Bro is. My favorite man. Big CEO, Sinista, man.
Yo, Sinister, what's going on, my boy? How you doing today?
Man, a lot going on, man. I'm doing wonderful as usual.
And you know what? I just kind of want to jump right in this with you because I was eavesdropping on you a little bit earlier.
Oh,
you know what I mean? and I heard you've been hustling for a long time, right?
Yeah, since I can remember.
But the thing is, the thing that I want to get into is selling cigarettes.
Don't do that, kids. That is not the thing to do. The early 90s was a much different place, I promise you.
Oh, my God.
Cigarettes just don't cost like $3.50.
So selling cigarettes since childhood. But I know at this point you're a much bigger person than that, and you're doing a lot more. Oh, yeah. So tell the people, a little bit about you when it comes down to being artist management, when it comes down to being an artist yourself, just give me a brief introduction on who you really are.
Well, as y'all know, I'm Thought Boy, manager, label owner, Sinister Music Group. I am Mr. Sinister and Entertainer. But I started Sinister Music Group just to stay in the music because I love it so much, And then I was like, I found an artist eventually, and I always been an artist, but I felt I'm starting to get older, and art has always been for young people. Mm-hmm. Young people are the creators; they always will be the creators. Mm-hmm. So, I talk my stuff, but my man over here to the right, he like the best thing that probably happened to me as being a label owner.
Don't do that, man.
I see managers / artists will push their artists back because of jealousy or envy, or they just think they outshining them. And I'm gonna let everybody know, can't nobody dim your light. Your light will always shine.
True.
Some shine brighter than yours, but you always still shine, and that should be good enough.
Definitely.
Always try to be the best you, but don't let anybody else's light shine and make yours dimmer.
So I can see that you are a very good manager, and I can tell that y'all have a good relationship based off of how Zello is responding to you. Mm-hmm. My question to you is, how did your artists turn into artist management?
Like I said, I started Sinister Music Group just to stay in the music, and I've always loved music. Started writing at a very early age. I always been in the books, took poetry in high school, and that's when my artistry started and it started growing. Hip hop was the thing. 90s, it was new. I was young. I was like a baby in it, growing up, becoming a man. From early 90s music, and I was there for early 2000 music. So I've been around hearing music, so I know what's good, I know what sounds good, and I could tell who's an artist and who's just doing it just to get paper or just to chase clout. This young man to the right of me, we basically related. We basically related. If anybody don't know, his son is my great nephew.
Okay. So y'all really are. Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? His son's actually named after me. So
Sean, Zay Sean.
Yeah. So, but I was fresh to Sinister Music Group. He wasn't even 18 yet. He heard me writing the song in the kitchen. I got my laptop open. I got Pro Tools playing. I'm smoking. I got the speakers. You know what I'm saying? He like, man, I think I got something to go today. I'm like, all right, cool. I heard him rap before. Right. I'm like, man, this kid sounds great. I knew I had something special. Came. We went to my homie, my other brother, Wild Style, to record
Big
the
Wild,
song.
man.
It's
Big
called.
Wild.
This is our very first song we recorded. It Ain't Nothing, which will be coming out shortly. I just keep on pushing it back because he keep on making fire music.
Hey man, some of my tracks even got pushed back over other tracks that was laid crazy, man. So we most definitely trying to put everything out there. We most definitely trying to get everything out there.
Yeah,
I definitely appreciate that, man. You ain't gotta speak like that, man. You know you the backbone to SMG, man.
Yeah, but it's still the truth though. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell the truth on here, man. Like he makes my label a whole bunch better than if I was just on it by myself. And I'm always a person that I strive to do greatness, man. I'm gonna do the best I can. And if he's the best I can, I'm gonna put that forward. I'm not gonna be. I've never been a selfish person. You know what I'm saying? So
For sure, I like that. And I love y'all relationship right now. I love how y'all are bouncing off of really showing each other love. You know what I'm saying? From artist to manager, from artist to artist. You know what I'm saying? That I feel like that's what it's about, and that's a lot of what the music industry is missing. And I feel like that's why you guys will make it to new realms and to new dimensions, because of how y'all really show each other love. You know, clearly the talent is there. Clearly the hustle and the grind and the motivation is there. But sometimes you got to ask yourself, where is the love? And when you show that love, it's like, man, y'all, it's only a matter of time. You know what I mean? So I actually, even though you my co-host for today, I want to have a question for you. Where did you start to trust management? How did you trust him as a manager?
That's the crazy thing, because first off, I went through like 3 other managers before him. So first I started off as my mama. My mama was my main manager. Shout out to my OG. My OG put me everywhere. She was putting me everywhere, like putting me on shirts before I even had a song out. So it was like shout out to my mama. And then when she started getting around the business, she started meeting other managers. And they were showing me the business, and then some of them, they had certain perks into each manager, but let alone the way they started. It started getting like dry, like it's over time. People relationships get dry depending on like what they there for. You see what they really there for. Most of them was really there for, you feel me, money that they thought they was gonna get and stuff like that. But along the way, I technically got ready as soon as after my third manager. I'm like, okay, I need the right manager that I could trust, that I can really put my time into, because I'm tired of wasting time.
For sure.
And it was just so happening that my uncle was right up under my nose the whole time. He was like, man, I got a label, man. He like, man, we could do this for real. And I'm like, oh yeah, most definitely. I'm riding behind you the whole way, because the whole time we had already had a bond before the music. Like,
for sure.
We had a bond way before music. So it was like, we put that together, and it was like, oh, we could do this together. And it was like, that's when I really trusted management. Because before that, I really wasn't trusting nobody, because they made it hard for you to trust people when they really think they just gonna get something out of you, and something you ain't got, especially.
For sure. So when it comes down to you, Sinister, I basically have the same question. Did you see him as an artist, and it's like, okay, well, I respect your talent, or how he just so, very eloquently, responded to say, okay, well, we had a bond already. You know what I mean? What was it that made you want to say, okay, I choose you as an artist? You can be a niece, nephew, brother, sister. You can choose anybody you want to represent. But what was it specifically about this one person, that made you want to say, okay, I want to represent you as your manager?
So, he's young, and I talk to a lot of young people. I've grown up, I know a lot of things. I know how to be a man first and foremost. I talk to other young men just to see where they head at. He's like one of the only person to hang on to each one of my words and implement, transition, and change into how he approach certain things, all based off of my advice. And I drop gems to him that people drop to me, because I want him to know everything that I know, and then some. And then, like you said, we had that bond, and I just have a genuine tendency not to try to mess people over. There's a lot of people out here just for themselves. They think about self first. You got to think about people and their feelings. I don't get me wrong. You're supposed to put self first, because if you're not taken care of, you can't take care of nobody. But
sure.
You don't have to mess over people. In the meantime, you can just do your thing, and you can grow. You can watch other people grow, and you can see how you help them grow.
For sure. I like that. I like the way that you said that. I wanna know a bit more about you, and when it comes down to, once again, from being an artist to artist management. Obviously, we look up to a lot of people, So I want to know, who do you look up to, and where did you really, where did you really draw from when it comes down to this? Because it's a lot of people, like, of course, the Jay-Z's. One of my personal favorites is Master P. When it comes down from being an artist to an artist manager to just an all-over boss. You got people like Jermaine Dupri. A lot of people who really changed the game, So who do you draw inspiration from when it comes down to this? Like, how did you really realize that this is what you wanted to do, and not outside of Zello and outside of all of the other things? Like, where did you really draw your inspiration from, and who did it really come from?
So, growing up, I love a few things: fast cars, airplanes, and business. So those are the main three things I always draw myself from. My first two major inspirations: my mother. My mother, she's an excellent woman. I love her to death. She's always putting me and my sibling first, and she was a hustler. So watching her hustle, watching her go out and get it and come back what she wanted and not wait on nobody to give it to her was always an inspiration to me. Second person, my father. My father taught me how to be a man. He taught me how to not be so emotional and think logical sometimes. And when things are too much for you, break them down piece by piece, and you will eventually finish what you're doing. And even though me and him are not morning people, we get up early in the morning when we have to take care of certain business. I pride myself on being on time, even for work. I'm always a person that need to be 15 minutes there before, so I get my mental day started before I get my day started. And then when it comes to business, man, I've always admired, I've not even been real characters, but fictional people too, seeing people go to business and make it. I love those come-up stories. I always wanted to be one of those stories, you know what I'm saying? Of course, growing up, I respect artists who are in businessmen. I do respect Jay-Z and Master P.
Right.
Jay-Z, he showed you what you could do when you think outside the box. Master P just came in straight being on business from day one, showing you how you could come up. You know what I'm saying? He's a major inspiration to me. Other figures,
So when it comes down to, okay, I'm gonna put a few people on the table. We got people like, obviously Jay-Z, obviously Master P, Jermaine Dupri, Dr. Dre. Give me one more. Give me one more person.
Big,
Give me one more person that can go, and we gonna make them a top 5. And I want you to put them in order when it comes down to business, artistry. Put them in order. So we got Jermaine Dupri, we got Jay-Z, we got Dr. Dre, and we got Baby. We ain't even gonna take it to Wayne yet. We gonna take it to Baby.
Baby.
Birdman.
You got to respect Birdman hustle.
For sure. So Birdman, Master P, those two New Orleans, right? Birdman, Master P, Jermaine Dupri, Dr. Dre, and Jay-Z. Top 5. Put them in order.
My top 5, of course, foremost, I'm always start with Master P.
For sure. Okay.
I'm starting Master P.
Shout out to P.
Master P, from the beginning, he put the business in his entertainment company or his music company. He just, he make it do what it do. He's who everybody should aspire to be when it comes to business, music industry or business in general. Of course, Jay-Z, because he's always doing the big deals and coming out on top when it comes to flipping businesses. Jay-Z don't have to, see, a lot of people don't realize you're not meant to hold on something for a lifetime. Sometimes some stuff is in your life for briefly or just a season, and Jay-Z does that when it comes to businesses. He sold the 40/40 Club. He sold his stake in, I think it was his Ace of Spades, which people don't know that he had a stake in that. That's why he was promoting it so hard in his video. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing he do. He promote his stuff, like on his businesses. After those two, I'm gonna give it to Baby.
Okay.
And I say baby because when he's an actual street level dude that was getting money and applied what he knew to the streets, to the business, and it worked for him. Who else we had? That's 3. That's
So it'll be left with Dr. Dre and Jermaine.
and Jermaine Dupri. I'm gonna say Jermaine Dupri before Dr. Dre.
And why?
Dre?
Right, because Dre is like the guy. So
What?
I wanna know. Cause I no lie, Zello, I recently just watched a documentary on Jermaine Dupri, and it showed how Jermaine was really the man. I ain't gonna lie. From 106 and Park to putting on for the Brat, somebody from
606
Chicago.
44. That's where I'm from. You feel me?
Mariah Carey went diamond. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to break that down. I want you to break that down for
All
me.
right, and I'm gonna break that down because I'm gonna start with Dr. Dre while I'm gonna break it down. Dr. Dre's always basically been a producer. Even though he had a stake in the business, he's basically been, if you think about it, he always had a business partner who was the business part of the business. It was Eazy-E, and then it was Suge Knight. Even with his business, he had somebody that's basically running for him, even though he don't drop records before. That's why I put him last. I respect him as a businessman. You know what I'm saying? I guess technically he still is a billionaire off the sell of beats, but he's more of, to me, if I wanted to name producers, he'd probably be like number 1. But businessman, I'm gonna give him a 5th slot.
Okay, that's respect.
And I can't slat on what JD has done. He put other people on. He was pretty much one of the first people to have a successful hip hop career with adolescents, if you wanted to say, you know what I'm saying? Chris Cross.
Chris Cross, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He put the bread on. Like you said, Mariah Carey went dime, and his resume is longer and longer. He had something to do with Usher. You know what I'm saying?
People like Jagged Edge who don't get a lot of credit.
Don't get a lot of credit, man. Man, Jagged Edge is that group.
Yes,
you know
yes, for sure.
I grew up in the era, so I know all, you know what I'm saying, all that music I listened to. So, like I said, I grew up in the early 90s, really, and I was a teenager in the early 2000s. So that music I grew up on, and I've heard it. So like I said, I know what's good, and then learn the business just from watching. I watch a lot of docuseries sometimes. I watch a lot of TV. I watch stuff that gives me information about other stuff so I can learn.
For sure. Me too. I'm definitely into that. My girl is like, oh, okay, well, this is boring. You want to watch this, or But she usually get into it because it's like it's really informational and it's good. It's good stuff, and that's how you learn a lot of the music industry and how people can be ripped off, but how people can rip themselves off. So my question to you, or even when it comes down to advice, when you see artists just really mismanaging themselves, it's a lot of sad stories like, oh, well, this didn't happen for me and this didn't happen for me. It's like you made $1 million off your first album and you blew it, and a lot of people can go into a sad story off of that, right? So when it comes down to that, what's your views and what's your advice to an artist that is sincerely just not doing well with their finances and not with their business? You a businessman. You're not doing well with your business.
Well, as much as I love the artistry, always take care of your business first.
For sure.
Always take care of your business first. Like I said, he hung on every word I said. I told her, first thing when people come to me, oh, can you imagine me? I'm like, okay, do you have your ass cap or you have your BMI?
Yeah, facts. You gotta have
They be like, no, what's that? I tell them what it is. Do you think they go out and get it? No. I'm like, you need that so you don't get. I'm telling you need this so you don't get screwed over. That's not going to benefit me. That's going to benefit you. If I do that, I could put everything you have. I could register my stuff and get all your money and I give you $1.
Yeah.
I'm not that type. Like I said, I'm not that type of person. I'm a genuinely good person. I like to treat people good because it comes back tenfold on me.
Speaking of that, not to cut y'all off, viral with me and Sinister. Thought was viral. Y'all can go watch that, the lyric video. Y'all already know what it is. Then Congru with me and Rio Calyx dropped. So I ain't even know that, y'all. Y'all go watch that, man.
For sure. So my next question, I got a question for you too, but my next question for you, if you could choose artistry versus artist management. Now I feel like, now be careful now, because I feel like us as artists is like, man, That's like yo baby, your first you gotta be careful, man.
First love.
You gotta be careful. How Erica say, keep in mind that I'm artist and I'm sensitive about y'all know the rest. But when it comes down to where you are now, obviously you have a pretty good hand in both. You know, so which one would you choose? Would you choose to overall be an artist, you know, and actually make it off your first love, or would you be an artist manager and make it because you know what it feels like to be that type of artist?
A couple of years ago, this answer really would have been different. I promise you would have. But
yeah.
I'm gonna go with management because even though I love music, I love being an artist, I love making music. My first love before artistry, it was business. Like I said, I've always wanted to be a businessman. Remember, I've been a hustler, so I can remember.
Right.
And it's like you said, I when I was his age, I wish I had someone like myself, or even the other people that I know that help other people when it comes to this stuff, because we could have been farther along. My thing is, people don't want to help you because they think you're gonna leave it behind. If you in the mix, you in the mix.
For sure.
That's why you stay in the mix, for real. But it most definitely will be management because I know how I feel to be an artist, and wish somebody could have took me under that wing and push me there, get on top of me. Now you need to go finish that. What time you supposed to be there? You supposed to be there 5 minutes ago. Little stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And I love to see people succeed, and I feel like I see more people succeed being a manager, being a label owner, versus being an artist.
For sure. So my question to you, Zello, is obviously being an artist under his management, do you see yourself traveling in the same footsteps of saying like, okay, well, somebody took me under his wing, took me under their wing, and now I want to do the same thing? Like, do you feel yourself being an artist manager, or do you see yourself going further as the artist that you already know you are?
Yeah, so I'm gonna keep it like this. Most people be like, they don't wanna do everything for, like, they wanna be like, oh, I don't wanna do nothing for the money or whatever. Technically, you is doing it for the money because you need that money to put back into yourself. You can't do nothing without putting back into yourself.
That's a fact.
Most definitely, I look further along the growing and being the more of. He already been teaching me. He already been teaching me everything that he know within the back of, like, I see what he do to me. So what he do to me, that's all I gotta do to them. That's all I gotta do. Even if it's a different approach, it's just the same getting on them and basically showing that it's a person that care if they make it or not, if they succeed or not, and that's what he basically do. So yeah, along the way, I'm most definitely gonna have people that I help like try to get to like be bigger than me. Probably that's what I really want.
Sure.
I want somebody to be bigger than me, not like, oh, I got to be the person that's in front all the time. Nah, it don't work like that.
That's crazy because that's exactly how I feel. I want somebody to be bigger than me.
Yeah.
That's crazy. See how
I definitely love y'all energy, and I love y'all relationship with each other right now. It's really feeding. I'm somebody, I love black men. I got a girlfriend.
That's a wonderful
but
thing.
I love black men, and I love when black men can love on each other and actually give each other accolades and stuff like that, and I wish that we can keep going and going and going, but y'all know how I feel about Johnny. Johnny done recruited Gina to start tapping on. Oh my God! So we ain't even gonna go into it. But look! I got one more question, and I gotta get in your business, right?
Oh,
Is you married, single, in a relationship, or is you just doing it? Tell the truth. Yes, I'm here. Is you married, single, in a relationship, or is you just doing it?
You gotta do it right now.
And tell the truth.
I'm finna pull an August Alstina. You going against the grain right now? I'm gonna say I'm in love. Okay.
That's what I'm talking
I'm gonna
about.
say I'm in love. That's how you get around that question.
So shout them out. You ain't it. If you in love, shout them out.
See, I'm my own worst enemy. I just never let you know I got away with that. First and foremost, my first love ever in life. This is the person I love, and it's me. I'm in love with me, y'all. So I'm in love with the money. I'm in love with the game, and I love people. You can't never go wrong with that.
I can't even knock you on that. So look, Sinister, tell these people what you got going on, what you got coming up, where they can follow you. Just tell them all about you.
Hopefully, if Zello start making fire music, I could drop some of my stuff. Sir, I don't know who he think he is, but I got no options for them to get ready to drop. I got It Ain't Nothing, a video shoot that I actually pushed back for the Concrete video from to get ready to go down. I got another single dropping right before Valentine's Day. It's called So Nice featuring Thought Boy Zello. So is It Ain't Nothing. Yeah. And a lot more stuff. And Zello, he got a whole EP coming out.
Me and Real Calix got an EP coming out, dropping some.
You know, they was working on that before they came to this. They was at the other studio working there before they came to this studio. So shout out to the work ethic, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Other than that, man, I'm just always looking for talent, looking to help people out, man. If you want to get help, get at me.
Where can they find you?
You can find me at sinistermusicgroup.com. You can email me straight from that website, or you can just email me at sinistermusiclabel@gmail.com, or you can reach me on IG and Twitter at sinistermusic, or Facebook at Sinister Music Group.
For sure.
If y'all can't find, him, y'all trying to get in touch with him, y'all can come to me too. You feel me? TV_Zello, Zay on Facebook, Thought Boy Zello on Facebook, Thought Boy Zello on TikTok, on everything. Thought Boy Zello.
For sure. Well, y'all know it's been another wonderful episode of Urban Grind Radio with two beautiful black men, and it's a black woman in between, so y'all can show me
a beautiful black woman, a gorgeous melanated queen.
Cause I got my hair done today, so that's my
thing. It always makes you feel good, don't it?
Yes, for sure. But once again, it's Urban Grind Radio, Urban Grind TV. It's Wednesday. It's your homegirl, your soul sister, the queen of the ghetto gospel, Johnny Dimitri, and we are here, but we are out.
SMG.
Peace, SMG. Yo, what up? It's your boy from Sinister Music Group, man, Mr. Sinister the Entertainer. I am, and you listening to Urban Grind Radio.